All right, Pops.
Yeah.
It was fun watching you drive.
Yeah.
My turn.
I mean,
This is awesome.
don't do that. It's just, why do you have to do it like there's a curve? Stop it!
Welcome to the Audi RS6 Avant, Pops 2022.
Yeah.
Yeah, buddy.
Yeah, buddy. Yeah, it is. Now, I have a thing. Well, let me say, I hope I really like this because I have a thing for sport wagons. I know when you pulled up to pick me up,
Yeah.
I certainly like the look of the car. A low rider. I felt like I was in South LA. It's a low rider, ladies and gentlemen. It's like, it's low to the ground. It's sitting on 22-inch wheels.
Factory 22-inch.
Yes, and so it's kind of low to the. It's just got a real low look to it, but muscular.
Really muscular.
Got, the back wheels, the hips of the rear fenders are. I mean, you'd look at this and you go, "This is a childbearing car." I mean, with hips that wide. It's quite the interior.
Carbon fiber everywhere.
Well, wow. Here we go, ladies and gentlemen. We're going through the chutes.
And you know, when you're trying to save weight on a 5,000-pound sport wagon, you need all the carbon fiber you can get.
Well, absolutely. You know, this is a. I'm sure you've studied up, but this is a V8 bi-turbo.
Yeah.
Produces 590 pound-feet of torque to go along with the 591 horsepower.
Let's test those brakes.
Yeah, the brakes work. They really
All right, will you
work.
punch it a little bit? I just want to...
You can feel that the bi-turbo kick in.
You can feel that in your stomach.
Yes.
Is that what I do to you?
Yes.
Oh, that's fun. You should do that to me more often.
No, I shouldn't. So the 0 to 60 time is
it 3 seconds?
It's 3.1 or 3.
Yeah.
The factory says it's 3.5, but I've also read that it's 3.1. So I'm not sure what it is, but either way, it's fast.
Yeah.
And even though we're on 22s, I mean, you don't really feel like you're feeling every bump in the road. I mean, when we drove the M3, you felt every pebble.
These don't even compare.
No.
And I mean,
this
actually,
is quiet.
Yeah, this feels like
comfortable.
Yeah, but you do have an E63 wagon, and you do have a Porsche Sport Turismo. That Panamera Sport Turismo. Those would be your two comparables, and then the M5, of course, but you don't have an M5
wagon.
Yeah.
You feel like you have all the power you could ever possibly want, but yet it's still a pretty damn quiet cabin.
Yeah. The one thing that we're going to have to spend some time talking about, the infotainment system in the 2022.
Yeah.
No physical buttons. You want to do climate control, haptic touch screen. You want to do infotainment, haptic touch screen. I haven't tried touching the gauge cluster, but something tells me that might even be.
I don't think you can.
I don't know, man.
No, come on. What are you going to put your hand through here when you have to make an emergency turn? You rip your arm off? I mean,
I don't know. Everything's a screen in here.
No.
Now, I want to mention, we're in the sportiest setting right now. The RS2 is the sportiest setting. And it feels a little bumpier.
Yeah.
It feels a little bumpier. But if you press the RS button again, air suspension's going to change, the drive handling's going to change, the engine, everything's going to change, and it's going to feel a little smoother.
Yeah.
So it's kind of, I mean, you've got a lot of control here over what how you want the vehicle to feel. Like right now, it feels great again.
Yeah. And it is it does have an air suspension to it. That's part of the package on the car.
This vehicle will actually, depending on your throttle input, change the settings of the vehicle. So it'll move to a sportier configuration if you're more aggressive on the throttle, which I thought was kind of neat.
Yeah. Good brakes. Holy mackerel.
Okay.
Where's my phone?
So now that we're parked, we're going to do our favorite test. How easy is the Audi infotainment system for you to connect to your phone?
So I'm assuming I would go into settings.
We're about to find out.
Oh, and I accidentally hit the connection settings, which is what I'm looking for. And I want to do Bluetooth. Okay. And I want to hit pair a new device on my phone.
Did that say raise hearing aids? Are your hearing aids Bluetooth enabled?
They are.
You are so tech forward.
My Audi.
There you go.
Yeah, we're pairing. What can I do for you?
Pardon?
Oh, excuse me. I'm sorry.
Oh, this must have the voice system like Mercedes.
You can operate everything that is currently being shown in the display by voice. To go back a step, simply say correction.
Play.
No, say correction. You're connecting your phone. Correction.
The heat.
I accept.
How did we do that?
So I'd probably push this button and say, play watercolors on Sirius XM.
Okay, watercolors.
Tell me it's in settings. Haha. Sound.
I'm glad
See? There it is.
Yeah, I'm glad you got it.
All right, Pops.
Yeah.
It was fun watching you drive.
Yeah.
My turn.
I mean,
This is awesome.
don't do that, please. It's just, why do you have to do it like there's a curve right there? Stop it!
Dad, we opened up the hood on this.
Yes, we did.
Holy shit.
That would be one way to
That
describe it.
engine is humongous.
Yeah, well, it's a 4-liter V8 twin turbo. That works.
This is insane.
Okay, stop.
This is insane. This is lunacy. Okay, so
I thought you were going to tell me it was ludicrous.
It is
But
ludicrous.
he's not in the car with us today.
Come on,
when are
Luda.
we taking Ludicrous for a ride?
who out there? We know that these videos of ours, they don't get the highest views. That's fine. We have a good time doing them.
Yeah.
But of the thousands of people that are going to watch this, who knows someone who knows someone who knows Ludacris?
Who can get us in touch with Ludicrous?
Please.
I refer to Ludicrous all the time.
Frequently.
He's a great rapper
Fantastic rapper.
and an even better actor.
All right, so you could take this thing. This is what I love about this video.
Yes.
You could take this to Costco and you could haul stuff with ease.
Oh my God.
Not just some stuff. You could fit stuff for the whole community.
There is, without folding down the back seat, there's 30 cubic feet.
Unlike
Comfortable.
unlike driving, a Mustang Shelby GT500. Unlike driving even the Corvette. This is nuts. You live with this.
This is useful. This is you could carry stuff in this. And in the Corvette, which I enjoy tremendously. You got a frunk.
You're starting to see, I mean, you already knew this, but I'm starting to learn different cars have different purposes. And I never really fully understood that. Like, you got a track car, you got your weekend car, you got your daily drive. Like, that's starting to make sense because I see now how the manufacturers really build things specifically.
And even though this is really built for speed, it still could be your everyday drive.
Surprisingly comfortable.
Unlike, say, the Shelby GT500 or the M3.
M3 was atrocious.
The Shelby GT500 it's just too hard on the ears. And
it was hard to keep on the road.
And the M3 is, you could feel every pebble that you went and stopped.
And you know what's nice about this?
No, tell me.
Again, finishing and features in here, fantastic. It's got all the creature comforts you'd want in a brand new vehicle, and especially it should at this price point. But camera system's incredible. It can park itself.
It's got the 360-degree camera system, doesn't it?
It's got absolutely everything.
Yeah, I don't know how you do it.
It was incredibly easy for you to connect your phone to, which I know is a huge component of this. So it's relatively intuitive from an infotainment standpoint.
Yes.
The back seats, Dad. Incredible legroom back there.
There was plenty of legroom. It says it seats 5. I wouldn't want to be the person in the middle of the back seat. But as sitting in the left or right side of with the back seat. Very comfortable.
Yeah.
I'm reminded of a time when I was with Acura in North Scottsdale. And, you know, that campus we were on, we had just about every major brand. And one of the major brands we had an Audi store there.
Yeah.
And I remember a representative from Audi coming in from Germany, and he was wandering all the showrooms.
Yeah.
He got into, I don't know, a TL or an MDX, and he's just looking. He opens the door, and he says, you see this weld here? I said, yeah. You would never see that in an Audi. We would not allow that.
Yeah.
Okay? The fit and finish to the Audi engineers and in their manufacturing process was so important to them that every minute detail gave a sense to the potential buyer of how important they thought everything was in the car. So a weld, you won't see a weld.
Yeah.
The fit and finish will just be perfect. And you look at the interior of this car, and you just get the sense that, I mean, everything fits perfectly. Everything goes together perfectly.
No, it really does.
It's just such a remarkably well done automobile.
I like the straight pipes. They do that test. Oh, we got a green light. Oh,
okay, then we probably should go.
And like, I'm in normal mode right now, and it's just so...
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm impressed.
Yeah.
All right, Pops, I'll set up a GoFundMe campaign for your Audi RS6 Avant. But remember, stopbuyingcars.com.
Yeah.
You wouldn't actually buy one of these right now, would you? I mean, if you had the money, would you? I guess you would. You like it?
If I hit the lottery. If I don't hit the lottery, I'm not buying it. I mean, like I said, you know, everybody should have goals. It's just a new goal, that's all. It's not a goal I expect to ever attain, but, you know, I'd be very pleased if I did.
Well, I'll keep working hard, and who knows, maybe something will happen.
Well, yeah, who knows?
Thanks, Pops.
No, thank you. This was fun and quite pleasant.